Hey everyone, I'm Fran.
And I'm Asia.
And we are Burn and Flow.
This is our 7-day workout challenge.
And this is day 3.
So get your mat, dumbbells, resistance bands, or body weight, and let's get to it. Hello yogis. Let's go ahead and get started with our session for today. Go ahead and take it down into child's pose. Make sure you spread your knees as wide as possible so you can get that deep stretch in. We're going to hold this pose and do 3 breaths. Go ahead, breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and let it all out. Again, let's breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let all that air out. And our last breath here in child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's go ahead and get in our tabletop position so we can do our cat and cow poses. Starting with cat, arch your back upward, and then slowly transition into cow pose. Let's do this for about 3 to 4 breaths, and just keep going back and forth into cat, and then looking upward when we drop down into the other pose. For one more breath. And now yogis, let's transition into downward dog. Go ahead. You want to get on your tippy toes. Walk it out. Left leg, right leg. Let everything go. And let's hold this for 2 more breaths. Try to dig deep in. Get that nice long stretch. Holding it for 1 more breath. And then let's go ahead and take it into our plank position. Strong. Work that core, those arms, and breathe in for 1. And exhale. 2 more breaths. And exhale. And 1 more breath. And let's go into upward dog. And inhale, and back into downward dog. Exhale everything. And now we are going to start our sun salutation. We're going to take you through a few different poses. Let's go ahead and meet into mountain pose. Go ahead, inhale, hands going up. And exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, straighten your back and look forward. Exhale, nose to knee, coming back down. And let's go into our plank and hold for 3 breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back into upward dog. And exhale, let it all go in downward dog. Now we are in downward facing dog with our right leg up. Stretch it out and right leg back down. And then let's go ahead, left leg up and left leg back down. Go ahead, let's take a flow. Back into that plank, upward dog, and exhale into downward dog. Now moving into our crescent moon lunge, where we will take our 3 breaths. Perfect. Inhale and exhale. And let's go ahead and start with Warrior 1. And let's hold this Warrior 1 position for 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Let's transition into Warrior 2. Again, let's hold this amazing pose for 3 breaths. 2 and 1. Reverse warrior pose for 3 breaths. Back into Warrior 2. And Warrior 3 for 1 to 2 breaths. Focus. Stick with your intention. Remember why you are here. Coming out of Warrior, we are going to take it back down into Plank and follow through with our flow. Remember, Upward Dog. Please go at your own pace. Inhale and exhale into Downward Dog. Now, Downward Facing Dog. Let's stretch out the right foot again, lifting it up to the sky. Exhale and put it down. And now, same thing with our left leg. Get a nice stretch and back down. Now we are moving into our Crescent Moon Lunge with the left side. Again, 3 breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Let's move into Warrior 1 for 3 breaths. 2 and 1. Transition into Warrior 2. Beautiful. Let's hold this. And now let's see our reverse warrior pose. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, back into Warrior 2. And take this time to move into Warrior 3. Remember, find your focus point. Take your time. And you want to be stretching your arms towards the front, foot towards the back as if you're doing tug of war. Deep breath and back into plank. Back into plank and upward dog into our downward dog. Take this flow, you deserve it. And exhale. Now it's time for Zavasana, the corpse pose, for 3 breaths. Go ahead, take your time, and 3 deep breaths. You deserve this resting point. Think of your why you joined us on this challenge. 1 more breath. And let's go ahead. We're going to get ready for a little challenge. We like to do our crunches during our yoga sessions. So when you're ready, hands behind your head, core tight, and let's get ready to do some bicycle crunches. Here we go. You got this. Keep it up. Keep it up. The core is so important with yoga. Come on. Keep pushing. Perfect. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. If you need a quick drink of water, do so. And then we will go ahead and meet back in plank position. When we are in plank position, this is our time. We're going to go through our flows, try some new poses. Take a deep breath and go ahead and meet me in plank to do our flow. Inhale, upward dog. Beautiful. And exhale. Let all that still air out into downward dog. Downward facing dog with right leg up for 1 breath. And back down. Let's go ahead and move into our triangle pose. We will hold this pose for 3 breaths. Beautiful. Deep breath in Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And now reverse triangle pose. You should be looking upward at those fingertips for 3 breaths, 2 breaths, and 1. Let's move into our horse pose. Beautiful. Let's hold this pose for 3, 2, and 1. Time to switch it up just for a little bit. We're going to do 10 jump squats. Go ahead, get in the right position, and begin. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember to breathe, finish strong, and perfect. Go ahead, let's do a flow starting in plank. Once in plank, take a deep breath in and breathing in for upward dog and exhale in downward dog. Now we are lifting up our left leg in this downward facing dog position. Stretch everything out, and when you're ready, put your left leg down. And now let's do triangle pose with the opposite leg than what we did before. Beautiful. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Transitioning into our reverse triangle pose. Remember, stretch, look upward to those fingertips. This is time for yourself. For 2 breaths and 1. Back into horse pose. 3 seconds, and 2, and 1. Now, we're going to do 10 more jump squats. Ready, begin. 8, 7, nice and low. Jump through your toes and your heels. 3, 2, and 1. Great job, yogis. If you need a quick drink of water, this will be the best time. And meet us in Savasana. This is your court pose. You've worked hard for this break. So take a deep breath in. Remember your intention. Remember the challenge. We are all here to motivate and support each other. Close your eyes. Relax your body, your jaw. 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. This is your time. So whenever you feel ready, I would like for you to sit up. We'll flip on over. And with our right leg, we are going to start our pigeon pose. Your right leg should be bent. And then left leg straighten out. And just reach on over. This is so good for our hips. We have so much stress in this area. We always have these to-do lists, busy with work. But this is a time for you to release that stress. Deep breaths in. And let's just hold this. Release all of that stress, all of those worries, the to-do list. Beautiful. And now, once you're ready, let's get out of this pose. If you need to go back into downward dog to shake out your right leg, go ahead and do so. Stretch it out. And of course, what we do on one side, we must do with the next side. Meet me in left leg pigeon pose. Remember, this is so great for our hips, hip mobility. And breathe in, breathe out. Hopefully you're able to stretch a little bit further down with each breath, but do what works best with your body. And let's hold this Keep holding for 3, 2, and 1. Again, if you need to go into downward dog and stretch out that left leg or that right leg again, take that time for yourself. Release all of that tension. And after another breath or so, go ahead and let's bring our nose to knee. This is the nose to knee stretch. Try your best to reach forward. If you can, grab your toes, grab your shins, release the neck, stretch it out, release all of that tension. And let's hold this for 3, for 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring your legs in for our butterfly pose. You can hold your ankles or your feet and just try to lay your knees down, almost like as if you were flying like a butterfly. And let's inhale for 1, 2, 3, and exhale. Let go of all of the stress. And finally, let's go transition into child's pose. This is where we first started in our yoga session. Legs nice and wide, arms forward. You should feel a huge difference now. You should be able to stretch a bit more deeper. Your knees should be a little more wider. And let's hold this. Let's connect back with our breaths. Let's connect back with our intention, our why. And breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Go ahead and just relax, sit in this pose. Think about what you can do to make sure you have a great day today, a great week. What can you do to make sure you are being kind and mindful of others during your journey? Deep breath in. And when you're ready, go ahead and come up. This is the Burn and Flow Challenge. We are so thankful you came to join us today. From our hearts to yours, namaste.
Great job with the yoga flow.
Yoga is so important for the mind, body, and soul.
Namaste.